Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this simr Car Headrest Tablet Holder. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. Let's get this open. So this is for a phone or a tablet. So this attaches to the headrest and then the holder attaches to it. And actually I have a headrest, let me go grab it. So I have a loose headrest here I can demonstrate this on. So this is spring loaded and there is rubber on each side. And this seems to be metal in the middle and plastic here. I think the tube part is metal. So I'll put it on one side and I'll compress it and then release it like so, and now it's held between those two bars. Then we have the holder, so these will fold out, and this is spring loaded, looks like on both sides, and we have a ball and socket here. So sometimes you need to take these nuts all the way off on these balls and sockets, and sometimes you can leave them on. This one I left it on, but I had it really loose, and I can position it and tighten it up. So I'm going to take it off the headrest for now. So the holder here has rubber on both sides and rubber on the back. So here we can fit some devices in here. This is an iPhone 6. So I can put that in here like this. So this is a similar size to like an iPhone mini. So I'll shake that. So I have a smaller phone. This is an iPhone SE. That does not fit. So you wouldn't want to put anything in here smaller than an iPhone 6 or equivalent. So then we have tablets. So this is an Asus Nexus 7. So on this one, you can see from behind, I'll pull here and it will open up on both sides like so. And there you have that there. So this will also hold an iPad. So here I have a first gen iPad Pro. This would be similar size to something like an iPad Air. In this way, we're going to change the orientation. So I'll stick that in. Now I have this kind of cover on here and it sticks over so it wouldn't get a good grip on the top. So what I'll do, I'll fold down that first flap and I'll turn this around so you can see what I mean. And I'll open it up like so. And if you see in the back, I folded that first flap down. So now that'll hold that. So when you get this on the seat back, you're going to want to tighten this down when you get it in the position. And there you go. So those are just examples there. But let's see what the smallest is. I think the small size is going to limit people more than the big size. So the smallest here is probably about 5.5. It's going to be harder to measure how long it opens, but I'll try. Seemed to open to about 8 3/4 or so. So I wanted to demonstrate this on my bench here where I have better lighting, but now let's head out to my car so I can demonstrate it there. Okay, so here I'm in the back seat of my 2000 Land Cruiser, and I've already set this up. It's at about this angle, so I can stick it on one of the headrest posts and the other like that, and I slid it all the way down so it's not going to slide down any further. And now I can put my iPad in here. Now it's a little tricky to do one-handed, so I'm going to set the camera down, or maybe I can try and position it. There we go. So I think that's pretty sturdy in there. I don't think that's going anywhere. So here it is from the side. So the screen is mostly up and down. This is all the further back, that way it tilts. So if a kid was in the back seat, this would be a pretty good angle for them to view it at. And as an adult, I can see it quite well. But I really wouldn't want it tilted this way a whole lot more for me. I'm about 6 foot. Now if this seat is tilted forward a little bit more, it would also change the angle. So let me swap this out and throw the smaller tablet in here. So here's the smaller Asus tablet. And here's the iPhone. Now if we take this out of here, you can fold these up, so that's nice. That seems like it'll make it less likely that someone will snag something on these as they're getting in and out of the vehicle. Of course, if you want to remove it, press that in. You can take it off really easily. So that's the simr Car Headrest Tablet Holder. So some cars will have displays built into the back of the headrests, but for those that don't, you can use a tablet holder like this. And I actually think this is often the better option. From my experience, tablets tend to have better displays than the ones built into cars. Also, you can upgrade your tablet if you want a different experience, whereas the ones built into the headrests usually get dated after a few years. So I think the obvious use for this would be to put this on the headrest and put a movie in for your kid, but there are potentially other uses for this. If your kids like to say, "Are we there yet?" you could put a tablet in here with some GPS and a map to the destination, and they could actually see their progress on the map. Of course, you could be training the next generation of backseat drivers if you do that. And since this is so easy to put in and take out, this would also work great for rental cars. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.